In fact, the first goal of the World Cup final was a corner from the right taken by Emmanuel Petit. And in fact, I go to the near post. I'm at the near post. In fact, Aimé had told us before the game that the Brazilians didn't mark man-to-man. It was more of a zone coverage, and it's true that for the corner I'm on my own. No one's marking me, and that was it. It comes straight to my head. Emmanuel takes it perfectly, and I intercept. It's a goal. The second corner was taken by Yuri Djorkaeff from the left. And again, the defense doesn't mark me. And so I get to the near post. Yuri puts it over not too high. I intercept the trajectory, and it goes into the back of the net. And it goes between Roberto Carlos's legs. Too bad for him. And it's a goal. 2-0.
Par le numéro 10, Zinédine Zidane.
What more can I say except that those were the two most important goals I've scored in my career? Because that was the basis for everything. Everything in my career, everything that I'm living now, everything I'm doing today. That's why I'm at Real Madrid. Because a World Cup final means everything. And to score 2 goals in the same game, in a World Cup final, I think only 6 or 7 players have ever done it in the history of the World Cup. So we're a privileged few. In fact, that goal was from a throw-in. It was a throw-in by Pesotto. So he throws into me, and I do a 1-2 with Del Piero. And I'm about 30 meters out, not too far away from the penalty area. And I dummy a shot, and the 2 defenders go off in the same direction. Yes, for once it worked. And I move into the penalty area and shoot with my left foot. And the shot's pretty hard, pretty powerful. And it goes in. We were not bad in the championship. At that time we were well placed. And then we won 1-0 on a very difficult ground at Regina, Reggio Calabria. You don't often win there. But we won that day. Yeah, it's a nice one. Nice goal, yes. France, Germany in Paris, at the Stade de France. It was very cold. I'd played 2 days before against Milan. We had played on the Sunday evening and won 3-0, and I had scored. And now we're playing only 48 hours after. I said to myself, what state are you going to be in for this match? And in fact, I was never better physically, and only 48 hours after. It was weird. The goal came from Willy Sagnol, who was on the right wing. And he put in a cross. And the ball slightly deflected. In fact, it is deflected. And it comes back towards me on my right thigh. So I take it with me. Still in control of the ball, as usual. You have to be in control in order to follow through. And I push the ball twice with my left foot, and I shoot. With my left foot. Yes, it really was a good goal.
I'm sure you've been asked this question many, many times, but it is a difficult question. Who is the best player you have played with or against in your career?
Sans hésitation, Ronaldo.
Without hesitation, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Why?
Why? C'est the best. Et pourquoi? Parce que...
And why? Because we see very often, for me, very big players step up and perform in big games. And that's what he did. But I was especially impressed with him during training. He had such an ease with the ball. It was quite disconcerting and sometimes even irritated people. But it was a part of his personality to irritate people from time to time, even in daily life, not only on the pitch, but he is number one.
What do you think, and you are in this category as well, what separates the great players from the very good players?
La différence entre un bon et un...
The difference between a good player and a great player?
Vous savez,
you know, for journalists in general, what makes a very good player is what you win. It's a function of what you do on the pitch and the titles that you win. I think, on a personal level, for me, the difference is actually why I say Ronaldo is number one, is because every day I train with him, and every day it'd be different. Every day I saw something new, something beautiful.
C'est ce qui fait la différence entre...
That's what makes the difference, for me, between a very good player and the exception, who for me is Ronaldo.
Et puis l'exception qui est pour moi Ronaldo.